Today we're going to be writing the slope-intercept form of the equation of each line, or solving for y. We did this yesterday on your class notes, and I'm going to be going through it again in case you missed it. So we have y minus 4 equals negative 4x plus 1. The first thing that we need to do is remove these parentheses using the distributive property. So I'm going to rewrite the y minus 4 equals negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times positive 1 is negative 4. We need to get y by itself, so we cannot have this minus 4 over on this side of the equal sign. So we're going to undo it by adding 4 to both sides. We can only combine terms that are alike. These do not have x's, so we can combine those. Y equals, let's bring down our negative 4x. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. Let's put in a plus 0 so that we do have a y equals mx plus b, and our b would be 0. Moving on to the second example, we have y plus 3 equals negative 3 halves times the quantity x minus 2. Again, we're going to be distributing so that our parentheses will be removed. Let's bring down our y plus 3 and our equals. Negative 3 halves times x is just negative 3 halves x. And negative 3 halves times negative 2 is going to give us a positive number, because a negative times a negative is a positive. And we did this work on the side yesterday where we said 3 over 2 times 2. We made this into a fraction, so we put it over 1. This equals, we multiply the 3 times the 2, 6 over, we multiply the 2 times the 1. That's 2, and this will simplify to 3. And that's what we're going to bring over here is the 3. So now we have y plus 3 equals negative 3 halves x plus 3. Again, we need to undo this plus 3 using inverse operation, so subtract it so that y is by itself on that left side of the equal sign. Bring down our negative 3 halves x. Plus 3 minus 3 does give us 0 again, so let's put in plus 0. Moving on to our third example, we have y minus 1 equals negative, parentheses, x plus 3. And so this is where we're going to have to put our 1's in. This is negative, there should be a 1 there, and then the quantity x plus 3. So instead of just writing negative and then the parentheses, we put our 1's in. So we put a 1 in there. Again, we have to remove the parentheses, so let's distribute. Rewriting this side of the equation so that we don't forget about it. Negative 1 times x is simply negative 1x. Negative 1 times positive 3 is negative 3. Please be careful of your signs here. This is a very common mistake, is not paying attention to these signs. Again, we still have this minus 1, so let's bring it over to the other side by adding it. Crossing that out, let's bring down our y, which is now by itself. Bring down our negative 1x. Negative 3 plus 1 gives us a negative 2, so we have y equals negative 1x minus 2. And the last example that we did in class, y minus 2 equals 6 times the quantity x minus 1. We're going to be distributing the 6 once again to get rid of the parentheses, bringing down this side. 6 times x is 6x. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. We're going to be undoing the minus 2, combining it with this minus 6, so y equals, bring down the 6x, negative 6 plus 2 gives you minus 4. And so now that we have them all in y equals mx plus b form, this is the slope-intercept form, which we did solve for y. Hope this helped. Thank you.